Hello children, come back to the continuation of the learning, the lesson, public administration. In the previous section, we have learned about what is administration, what are its types, especially we have learned about what is public administration, and also we have learned some of the different definitions and importance of public administration. And now we are going to learn about the scope of public administration. There is disagreement among the thinkers with regard to the scope of public administration. Experts like Woodrow Wilson and L.D. White argue that public administration has a wide scope. According to them, public administration includes all the three pillars of administration: legislature, judiciary, and executive. According to Luther, Gulick, and Simon, public administration has a narrow scope. And according to them, public administration's scope is limited to the executive activities of the government. The nature of public administration is there are two divergent views regarding the nature of public administration. One is integral view and another one is managerial view. The integral view, public administration encompasses all the activities which are undertaken to accomplish the given objective. In other words, public administration is the sum total of managerial, technical, clerical, and manual activities. The second one is managerial view. According to Simon Smithberg, Thompson, and Luther Gulick, they says public administration in this context compassed only the managerial activities and not the technical, clerical, and manual activities which are non-managerial in nature. Several writers have defined the scope of public administration in varying terms and varying length. And Luther Gulick sums up the scope of the subject by the letters of the word POSDCORB, by which means P for planning, O for organizing, S for staffing, D for directing, CO for coordinating, R for reporting, B for budgeting. Now, let's learn one by one. P for planning. Planning any agenda that the government machinery seeks to implement by working on the methods of implementation. The next one is O, organization. Forming various departments and structures like division, subdivision, and other administrative structures, and entrusting roles and responsibilities for each for the achievement of desired goals. Organization, which is the structure through which the objectives are realized, and it involves division of work, coordination, cutting and seeing together. The next one is staffing. Staffing, which is the entire gamut of personnel management from recruitment and retirement. Here, recruiting and training the needed staff. It also includes the framing the rules and regulations of civil service. And directing, providing direction and orders to the various departments. Directing means issuing orders and instructions for the guidance of the staff. And the fifth one is coordination, facilitating better interaction between various departments by resolving conflicts by converging their functions. So in the coordination, it means all important activity of interrelating various parts of the work and eliminating overlapping and conflict. The next one is reporting. Reporting by the officials to the senior officers on the functions, various departments, submitting reports to the legislature by conducting research, documentation, and investigation. And in the reporting means keeping both the superiors and subordinates informed about the ongoing works. The juniors have to inform the seniors how the work is going on, and the owner should be known all the works which are going in the companies, etc. And next one is B for budgeting, managing the financial planning, expenses and income calculation and auditing. Budgeting means about all the aspects of the entire gamut of financial administration. So the scope of public administration is increasing these days. This does both the protective and regulative functions. The growth of the civil society further expands the scope of public administration. The aspirations and desires of the people have further enlarged the scope of public administration. So, public administration is very, very important. And the next topic we are going to learn about recruitment and training. Recruitment means the process of searching eligible candidates for the civil services and motivating them to compete for the civil services, which is called recruitment. So, the process of searching the eligible candidates for the civil service, and they are motivated to compete for the civil services, which is called as recruitment. An efficient administration is based on efficient recruitment process. If an efficient, honest and eligible person is selected to civil service, the person delivers good public service through his creativity, intelligence and positive behavior. If the recruitment process is more scientific and efficient, public administration becomes more efficient by having efficient civil servants. The recruitment is a process of finding and attracting the potential resources for filling up the vacant positions in an organization. And the recruitment process is a process of identifying the jobs vacancy, analyzing the job requirements, reviewing applications, screening, shortlisting and selecting the right candidate so that they can get efficient service in the public administration. And recruitment has a prominent role in the staff administration. According to O.G. Stoll, he says recruitment is the base of staff structure. And this recruitment methods are divided into two. They are, first one is direct recruitment, that is external recruitment, and the second one is internal recruitment, that is known as recruitment by promotion. So here direct recruitment is the most popular and scientific method of recruitment. Recruiting eligible candidates through competitive examinations in a fixed pattern is called direct recruitment. And the candidates need to have some general qualification and specific qualification to enter into the service through direct recruitment. Direct recruitment is a service that incorporates selection and enrollment of highly qualified personnel. Usually, the direct recruitment is used for launching new projects where the responsibility and professionalism of employees have to meet a certain high level. The next one we are going to learn about internal recruitment. Internal recruitment is selecting the eligible in-service personnel to higher positions is called as internal recruitment. Most of the countries have adopted this method, and our India too has adopted the method of internal recruitment. Internal recruitment is when the business looks to fill the vacancy from within its existing workforce. External recruitment is when the business looks to fill the vacancy from any suitable applicant outside the business. So, there are two methods of recruitments. They are direct recruitment and internal recruitment. The first one is directly chosen. For this, some of the specific qualification is needed to enter in the service through direct recruitment. But internal recruitment, they are searching the people to fill the vacancy within its existing workforce. In the next one, we are going to learn about training. Training is the efficiency of civil service personnel depends on the quality of the training received. Everywhere we can see for all the works, whatever we are doing, anything else, we need some kind of training. So here also we are learning the training. As the modern administrative functions are complex in nature, the personnel need to undergo proper training to know and manage the administrative functions. Only through proper training, the personnel can gain the necessary knowledge to perform. So training has a special place in public administration too, since the challenge of managing and running complex technical works is part of modern governance, and the importance of training is increasing day by day. And training is a continuous process based on method, duration, level of training, and aim of training. An institution provides the training. The training is divided into 5 types. They are formal and informal training, pre-service and post-beginning of service training, short-term and long-term training, departmental and central institutes training. The last one is skill training and background training. So now let us learn one by one. The first one is formal and informal training. Formal training is a training that is received by the employee, which is carefully planned in advance. This training is provided under the supervision of the experts. And the informal training means the training that an employee gains while doing his duty. An employee receives this training during his day-to-day execution of his duties. So formal training is given by experts, and informal training is learned by the experience. The second one is pre-service and post-beginning of service training. Pre-service training prepares the future employees for the civil services, and post-beginning of service training is provided to those who have been selected to specific posts. This training aims at imparting better skills and efficiency. The third one is short-term and long-term training. Short-term training is of 4 to 6 week duration. For example, the doctors selected through public service commissions, they undergo for 6-week training. The long training is continuous in nature and its duration would be 1 or 2 years. The training given to candidates selected for all India service is the example for this type of training. Fourth one is departmental and central institutes training. By specific department for the candidates selected for, it is called departmental training. For example, police personnel, and the training provided by central government institution, which is called Central Institutes Training. Example, the training provided by Lal Bahadur Shastri National Administrative Institute. By this we end the session today. Continuation will be taught in the next day. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.